All right, so you're looking to kickstart your career in the cloud and absolutely crush that AZ-900 exam? Well, you've come to the right place. This is your guide, your launchpad for mastering all things Microsoft Azure Fundamentals. Let's jump right in. So let's just start with a question that really gets to the core of why we're even here. Are you tired of the old way of doing IT? You know the feeling, right? That frustration of having to buy super expensive physical servers, trying to guess what you'll need 5 years from now, and then waiting weeks, sometimes months, just to get everything up and running? Yeah, that's the old on-premise world. And that exact problem, well, that's what the cloud was born to fix. And this right here really shows you the massive shift in thinking. With traditional IT, you're stuck in what's called capital expenditure, or CapEx. Think of it like buying a car. You pay a huge chunk of cash upfront for everything. But cloud computing, it completely flips that script. It's all about operational expenditure, or OpEx. This is way more like taking an Uber. You only pay for what you use when you use it. This consumption-based model gives you this incredible agility to spin things up or shut them down whenever you need to. So what exactly is cloud computing? Let's break it down. It's really just delivering all those computing services, servers, storage, databases, you name it, over the internet. I love the electricity analogy. You don't build a power plant in your backyard, right? No, you just plug into the wall and pay the utility company for what you use. The cloud is the exact same idea for computing. And that's the number one concept you got to remember for the exam. It's a pay-as-you-go model. It's that simple. Okay, so that brings us to the main event, Microsoft Azure. You know, when we talk about public cloud platforms, Azure is an absolute giant. It's a powerhouse, and it's the platform we're going to get you ready to master. So what is it really? Well, at its core, Azure is just this massive, constantly growing collection of cloud services. And when I say massive, I mean hundreds of different tools that let you do pretty much anything you can imagine. You can build a simple website, you can deploy a complex global application, you can even build an AI model, and the best part, you do it all without ever having to buy or even touch a single physical server. So how do you get started in this world? Well, your first big step, your entry ticket, is the AZ-900 certification. Think of it as the foundation. It's the exam that proves to everyone that you get the big ideas behind cloud services and, more importantly, you know how they work inside Microsoft Azure. So what are you actually going to need to know for this exam? Well, it's broken down into a few big chunks. First up, you've got to be rock solid on the core cloud concepts. Then we'll dive into the bread and butter of Azure, its core services, stuff like compute, networking, and storage. After that, we'll tackle the really important topics of security and governance. And finally, we'll wrap up with how Azure deals with costs and something called SLAs, which are basically Microsoft's promises to you about performance. Okay, I know that might sound like a ton of stuff, but hey, don't sweat it. We've laid out a path for you. We designed this whole series to walk you through everything, one piece at a time. So let's take a quick look at how we're going to get you there. We're going to tackle this in 4 clear steps. Step 1, we're going to make sure you absolutely nail the core cloud concepts. Step 2, we'll explore Azure's architecture and all its key services. Step 3 is all about mastering security, governance, and compliance. Super important stuff. And finally, in step 4, we'll make sure you get how pricing and support work. Follow this path with us, and trust me, you'll have everything you need to walk into that exam with confidence. So look, your journey into the cloud, it literally starts right now. And this is so much bigger than just passing a test. This is about you gaining the skills to actually build what comes next in technology. It's a huge opportunity, and we're going to tackle it together. So, what's next? We're diving straight into step 1. Our very next explainer is a deep dive into those core cloud concepts we talked about. You're not going to want to miss it. I'll see you there.